Hey there, I'm Sakura. Welcome to Edge of Moon. So today I had this idea where I could start a new series of basically am I the asshole? But we will keep it on theme with the music channel here and keep it about music, musicians, and yeah, I just thought it'd be something that would be a little bit fun that we can do on this channel. I really like listening to Am I the Asshole videos, especially Smosh in particular. So yeah, I figured that'd be something cool that we could do, but we'll keep it a bit more niche. So jumping right into things, I've been onto Reddit and I found an Am I the Asshole post, and we are gonna read it through and read the comments and just, yeah, generally assess what we think of this situation. So this one was posted 4 years ago. Okay, let's go. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay shitty musicians at my daughter's wedding? Okay, so everyone at the end of things said that this person was the asshole, so let's see what happened here. We paid a man $500 to play a few wedding songs on his trumpet at the wedding. Okay, I'm already just kind of just a trumpet, not a band. I felt it was too much, but my wife insisted as he is a professional and it will sound good. I take it his daughter likes trumpet music? Well, it was absolute ass. It sounded like a little kid just learning how to play the trumpet. My 12-year-old nephew plays better. Seriously, the music was so bad I couldn't even tell what song it was. I told him that it was the worst performance I've ever seen and he should be ashamed to call himself a musician and that he won't be getting paid. Okay, I'm already just on the asshole side, just, yeah, already. Okay, anyway, he's launched a small claims lawsuit against us. I'm pretty sure we have a set case here as he did not perform as we agreed to. Edit. We watched his videos of him or someone who at least looked like him, was not clear as it was crowded? I think that's supposed to say crowded. Couldn't get a good image of him. Playing extremely well. Everyone in the wedding reception was pissed. It wasn't just me who thought, so most of the guests couldn't recognize some of the songs. Okay, so that's the entire post there. Without even going to the comments. Right, okay, so I have a few questions, which may not be necessary, but I'm just kind of if you're gonna pay for music for a wedding, first of all, really it should be the bride and groom's choice. Why you chose the music to begin with is kind of a bit weird to me. I don't really get that. I guess they probably would have gone to the bride and groom and been do you like this? Is this okay? Kind of thing. I would assume so. I would hope so. Because I'm just kind of maybe they just really like trumpets. The bride and groom might really be into trumpet music. But just for me, I'd be I'd want a full band playing, if anything, but I wouldn't hire a band because that would be well expensive. Okay, so that's that part out of the way. The next part is he was just straight up rude by the sounds of it. Saying that they played complete ass and said that a child could do better and all this. Did they request certain songs or did they just say come play some songs at our wedding? People were just they didn't recognize the songs, that the guests couldn't understand or recognize, the songs either. But it's just did you request any or did you just be come to my wedding and play some songs? I feel there needs to be a bit more information, but it also just sounds he's kind of rude. But yeah, I feel a little bit more information would be cool to make a sort of assessment. But I am already leaning towards the fact that he's probably the asshole. He's been voted the asshole and he's looking like an asshole. If you look at the edit, it says the OP was shown videos beforehand of supposedly him playing, which we know that. They agreed on the price based on that quality. The performer delivered a product well below that standard and thus just did not fulfill his side of the contract. If you hire a wedding photographer based on an awesome portfolio and all they deliver is blurry photos, you're not going to pay them either. Same for a caterer or baker that delivers something uneatable when you hired them based on a better product they showed you beforehand. It kind of sounds without any more information, it kind of sounds like there was a miscommunication of what they were after at the wedding, what music they wanted. Because it's if you don't recognize the songs he's playing, then to me it just kind of sounds he's just playing anything because you didn't say what you wanted. Like, you know, there are so many different songs that a musician can play, so if you don't specify, and also, like, you know, you can't just expect a musician to know how to play every song in existence. Like, there's that as well. You can't just watch a video once and be like, oh yeah, like, let's have this person play. You need to communicate with them and be like, can you play this kind of music? Like, can you play this song? You can't just be like, I feel like there's not enough information. People are like saying all kinds of things, but most people are saying that they are the asshole. This one person here is like saying that, like, you know, you wouldn't pay someone if they didn't meet the standard that you were promised, which I understand that point of view as well. But like, also, it's just kind of like, you are paying an artist, you're paying a musician to do something, and it's like, okay, it might not have been what you were expecting, but did you specify what you wanted? And they still, at the end of the day, took their time to come to your wedding, to the wedding, and play for you. Like, you still need to pay them for at least their time. Even if you don't think the performance was up to standard, they still could have been doing something else with their day. Like, if you think about it this way, you wouldn't go to a restaurant and not pay for the meal. If you eat the meal, you pay for the meal. You wouldn't tip them. That's what you wouldn't do. You wouldn't tip them because you don't think they did a good job, but you would still pay for the meal. You pay for the meal, you wouldn't tip them, and then you just wouldn't go there again. But yeah, in the literal like first comment bit here, I noticed this comment where it's just like, notice that the original poster, they don't once mention that their daughter, the bride, was upset. It's just like he went around spouting that they were rubbish to everyone, and it kind of just sounds like he wasn't impressed, he didn't want to pay for it, and so he kicked up a fuss, and like anyone who would agree with him, he was just like, yeah, see, they're rubbish. I don't know, it just kind of sounds like he didn't want to pay to me. Like, if she was upset, that would be the reason to be upset, is if she's upset. Yeah, for real, if the father of the bride came up to me and was complaining about it, I'd probably awkwardly nod along or something. So he probably took that as everyone being disgusted as well. Unsurprisingly, that he turned the whole wedding to an event about himself. Yeah, it does sound a little bit kind of like that. Yeah, it is a little bit just kind of like, because it's not about him, you know? It's not his wedding. Like, what matters in this situation is if they're happy. And so, yeah, he didn't say anywhere in the original post that his daughter was upset, or his son-in-law, you know? I don't know if it's so much like he wanted to have the attention on him and whatever, but I feel like he didn't want to pay, like, straight up. I feel like he just didn't want to pay. There's just like, I just have so many questions though. Like, there's just so much missed out, and it's like, okay, like, dude, like, it's your opinion if you played like ass, this musician, but at the end of the day, they still did their job, and you still have to pay someone for their job. It's just like, okay, well, just don't hire them again, you know? End of. Okay, here we got, I mean, yeah, but the guy came out guns blazing about talking about how he didn't want trumpet music from the beginning, so it's hard to believe that he wouldn't hate it regardless of what actually happened. But yeah, if he wasn't into trumpet music, why the hell did he hire a trumpeter, right? Unless it's what the bride and groom wanted. But then if it's what the bride and groom wanted and they weren't unhappy with their performance, then there is no problem. He's creating a problem because he's the one paying for it. And it's like, but you don't matter in that equation. Like, you offer to pay for a musician for your daughter for her wedding, which is very nice. You didn't have to do that, no. But like, you can't not pay for something that they've literally delivered on what they were supposed to do. They played trumpet music, which, okay, he's not into, but it's not about him, it's not for him, it's for his daughter and her husband. So what? I don't Another comment here, it's your job to do the research, check reviews, contact references, you agreed to pay, so pay, and next time maybe do your research better. Yeah, if he wasn't that great, in your opinion, then yeah, it's literally your own fault. Even if he was shitty, insulting him does nothing and you have to honour your commitments. It's literally a contract. To watch one video on a musician and, you know, base what they'll be like at your event from like being at another event, like, you can't do that. I'm just like, did a conversation happen, you know, between them and the musician, and like, did they have a conversation where it's just like, can you play this kind of music for us? Like, it just sounds like things weren't communicated properly, or the dude straight up is just kind of like, I don't want to pay for this. You hired him to play for $500, he did, now you pay. Yep, literally. You should have done a trial run before agreeing to hire him. He provided the service, you pay. That's not like paying a restaurant, but literally that's what I said. That's like not paying a restaurant bill after eating the whole meal because you didn't like it. Literally. Bruh. But yeah, absolutely, like, trial, you know, like, ask to actually hear them play in front of you, like an audition kind of vibe. I'm sure any musician that is like, you know, trying to make a living will be happy to demonstrate what they can do, and because they want to make sure that they are right for you just as much as, you know, no one wants to play a song or various songs for an event and be told that they were shit and they ruined the day. Like, no one wants to hear that. No one wants to be the reason why someone's day was ruined, you know what I mean? Like, he's saying all this like the dude played badly on purpose. Not that I'm saying he did play badly, by the way. Like, I'm sure he played absolutely fine. It's just they didn't know what songs he was playing, by the sounds of it. You're the asshole, but why the hell did you not listen to him before he was hired? Literally. You're the asshole, how could you not be? You insulted a man for no reason. Should have had him audition first. Yeah, so many people saying this. Like, I'm sorry, but like, he did this to himself, you know? You're the asshole, let us be listened to you to vet people before you hire them. You should have heard him play before agreeing to pay him play before the wedding. That was your mistake. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so many people are saying that same thing. Like, it's his own fault. He's literally blaming his own crappy decisions. If he was really that bad at playing, he's blaming his own decision to hire this dude on the dude he hired, and it's just, no. Literally let that be a lesson to him. I'm just like, I can see it from sort of like both sides, you know, like, the dude probably genuinely thought that what he was paying for was going to be like really good, but he was naive as fuck booking this guy because he clearly didn't really think about it, like how, you know, being a musician, it doesn't mean, one, that you can just play all on every song. It doesn't mean that you're going to play every single song perfectly. Not every song is going to just sound good on trumpet as well. Like, let's be real. On trumpet alone, like, that's going to be difficult to bring, like, and carry across all of a song on just one instrument. Like, that is difficult, okay? I'm just sat here like, how bad could it have possibly have been? When it comes to, like, you know, requesting songs and stuff, if they did request a song, then it's just like, maybe the songs that they asked for weren't songs that would normally sound very good on trumpet, you know? Like, there are songs on trumpet that sound good because they were intended to be played on the trumpet, but like, you can play a song that has never had piano in it before on piano, you know what I mean? Like, you can make it work, but it'll never sound like the original. But yeah, like, the biggest thing is just like, it would have been just so easy if you'd have just listened to the guy play before hiring him. Because then he would have just been like straight away just like, oh no, sorry, this isn't right, and then gone and found someone else. Like it's not it's not difficult. Like I get that this dude probably, you know, hasn't really organized events before or whatever, like hired musicians before, but then it's like if you don't understand what you need to understand, learn what you need to know when it comes to hiring a musician. It's not as simple as just hiring a musician. You need to know what you want, what you're after. You need to be able to communicate that to the musician, and you need to see if they are right for you. You can't just hire fucking anyone and be like, they'll do, after just watching one fucking video. I don't know if it's so much that he is like an asshole as he is an idiot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's an idiot. My god. Fucking pay the musician and learn from your mistakes. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm mad after reading that. It's just like, how are you so dumb? It's just, I don't know, some things are just so obvious, but people just don't want to look at themselves and realize that they are the problem. It's just, oh my god. Like, at least he put it out there and he was like, you know, asking the question so he could be told that yes, he was the asshole. It's just, oh my god. Just think things through though, you know? And then you won't have to, oh my god, you won't have to ask, you won't have to be told that you're a dickhead. If you have any thoughts on this, then please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. I'm just like, what have I got myself into? But like, yeah, I've been really like into like listening to like Am I the Asshole videos and hearing other people's thoughts on different situations, because some of them are just wild, and I can't wait to do more of these, even though I can feel myself getting mad. I'll see you guys very soon with another video, and until then, I hope you have a good week, and yeah, see you later. Bye guys.